21 has 2 kids. What? 21? Lacey?
Yes.
You're 21 and you have 2 kids?
I just turned 21 in May.
You just turned 20. You have 2 boys and they're from 2 different baby daddies?
Yeah.
You taking the old unprotected load in there at 20?
No. I used condoms.
You got pregnant 2 times with a guy with a condom on?
Yeah.
Really?
They both popped.
You're having sex with some big dick guys, huh?
I guess so.
They don't know about the Magnum?
It was normal, but what?
They don't know about the Magnum? Some people purchase Magnums because they want to think that they want to tell the guy in 7-Eleven they have a huge dick. Some guys buy Magnums because they have a huge dick. Right.
They could be showing off, I don't know.
So anyway, you got 2 broken rubbers. How much sex have you had before you got pregnant?
How many guys? How many times is a condom broken?
The condom's only broken twice.
And both times you got pregnant?
Yes.
Do you know about the morning after pill?
I can't do that.
Why not?
Because that's a life. You can't kill a life.
It's really not.
Yeah, but you just killed your life.
But it's really not killing a life. It's stopping before the sperm ever gets to the egg. It's stopping the whole process. So it's not even an abortion or anything like that.
Yeah.
But you don't know that until after, because most times you're supposed to like.
You don't look, Lacey. How would you know? How could you be right in this conversation? You're a 21-year-old with 2 different kids from 2 different dudes. We're smarter than you are. The morning after pill.
I stepped my game up, though. I'm taking care of my responsibility.
Wow, that's what I get once again bragging about something they came out of your vagina. You fucking damn well right. You got to take care of them. There's nothing to brag about. You got to take care of your kids.
That's what I'm doing. I'm doing it by myself too.
There's no point. You're right, guys. There's no point in me bringing up to Lacey what she should have done because it's already here now.
Right.
It's done.
It's the past.
But you got. So now, do you have a boyfriend?
I do.
And do you have sex with him with a rubber on, or are you on the pill now?
I'm actually on the IUD.
What's that?
It's the little plastic thing that you shove up inside you. That way sperm doesn't get in there, and it also like thins out the lining of your uterus so you can't get pregnant.
How do you feel about the pill?
Maybe it makes it moody.
I don't like the pill.
Does it to people. Yeah, so anyway, so now your boyfriend, this guy's not the father of either one of your children, right?
No.
Right, so...
No, he was actually a friend while I was pregnant with both of them.
Right.
And I have more pictures of him with the kids than I do with their dad.
Because both the dads don't want to hang out with you anymore? Do they pay child support?
No child support. One, the father of my first child is actually running from the law. He raped his 6-year-old daughter from somebody else. And
right, so you had sex with a dude who has a 6-year-old daughter that he raped.
The guy, yeah, but he did that after.
He raped her after you.
Yeah. He actually has 5 other kids.
Right, and did you know he had any kids when you had sex with him?
I didn't know that.
He told you he had... So hang on a minute, was this a one-night thing?
No, this was over a few months.
And you never found out that he had any children until when?
I didn't find out until...
You got pregnant?
Yeah, I didn't find out until I gave birth to my first son.
So when you had... Wait a minute. So when you got pregnant, was he around for that?
He was. He was there in the room. And,
no, but was he going out with you when you were getting pregnant? When you were...
Yeah, we were going out.
Right, so he stayed with... You said, guess what, I'm pregnant. He said, cool, that's awesome. And then you dated each other and you got pregnant, and then he came to the hospital and the baby came out. And then the baby was there for a couple of months and you had an argument and he left.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, he realized he couldn't handle it again for the 7th time. And then in the argument he told you that he had several children.
Yeah. He told me that he wasn't able to be a father again. I was like, what? Again?
What a guy.
He's like, yeah, I've got
What a guy.
6 kids. Didn't you think you should have told me this before?
See what I mean about education, though? Like this guy, he needed an education. His parents probably got divorced and didn't give him an education. And
so he just assumed having 7 kids of random chicks is okay.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have to pay for them. He doesn't have to take care of them.
Yeah.
He hasn't been taught by anybody that that's a bad thing. He's just a traveling Wilbury. And now he's going to go to jail, and then they're going to catch him, and any job he ever has for the rest of his life, his money will go to all these women. Sooner or later, he will pay.
Yeah.
Make no mistake, he will
karma.
pay.
It comes back around.
Life in jail because of all the child support that he's gotten that he hasn't paid.
That's why he's in jail, because of that?
And won't let him out.
Oh, he's...
No, he's still running.
Right, he's on the line. Well, they're going to catch him. Sooner or later, he'll get a DUI or something like that, because he is a moron.
Yep.
So, yeah, he'll go to jail. You're lucky that you... I mean, you fucked up, but we're going to move on from that. You know, you should be happy that he doesn't want to hang out with your kid, because you don't want that guy rubbing off on your son anyway.
Exactly.
So let's go to the second guy. How long did you go with the second guy before his rubber broke?
I was with him about a month.
Right, and the rubber broke, and you didn't think you knew about the morning after pill, but you didn't want to do the morning after pill. Why?
Because it's the same thing as an abortion.
Right, and you don't believe in abortion.
No.
Right, are you a Catholic?
Yes.
Right, so you're a Catholic, and you've been raised by your family to, if you're gonna have sex, then you are gonna have kids.
If you're gonna have sex and you're protecting rape, then you gotta take full responsibility of it.
Right, and do you drink and do drugs with any of these guys?
No.
You didn't drink. You were dead sober. You were dead sober with both these boys.
I've drank, but I've never done any drugs.
So you've been drinking underage.
Yeah.
So you'll drink underage, but you won't.
It was a time in rebellion for me.
Why couldn't you have rebelled and taken the morning after pill?
I'm just gonna throw this out there because I totally do not.
Or
want to get
taking
into
it
this
in the
discussion.
fucking ass? What about getting fucked before you get married?
Yeah, that's not very Catholic.
That's whenever I...
Just listen to what you're saying, though. You don't want to get an abortion, but I mean, you don't want to get a morning after pill, which isn't even an abortion.
Not an abortion. It's contraception.
But you will have sex before you get married.
Do you know what happens when you're on the morning after pill?
Oh my God!
Wait,
you are the fucking dumbest call that's ever called.
Tell me what happens when you're on the morning after pill.
It makes your period come faster. And do you know what a period is like for a woman?
Do you know what it's like to have 2 kids on the planet for the rest of their lives with one fucking 20-year-old mother in charge?
Because your period might be more uncomfortable, that's why you're having kids that you can't take care of easily?
You said that it was a religious reason.
It wasn't a for sure thing that I was pregnant or not.
Yeah, but that's what it's for. When you get... See, now I know you're lying, because you said that it was a religious thing. You were just too fucking lazy to go to the store and get a morning after pill, because that's the only thing. What if I wasn't even pregnant? These are all things that you're saying that lead me to believe that you're stupid and lazy. And the price that you will pay is to have no husband, no baby daddy around, because you were being a loose whore. You should have listened to your fucking Bible and gone the whole way instead of cutting out with the lazy version. You had sex before you got married, shouldn't have done that, and then you didn't get a morning after pill twice!
Yep.
Yeah, I screwed up, but I've taken full charge of everything.
Yeah, it's true. It's in the past at this point.
Student.
Now you're going to college.
I go to college.
Just don't blame religion for it. That's the only thing I'm getting pissed off about here.
No.
You're just lazy, and you were young and stupid.
Exactly.
And now you're going to take care of it.
But now I think I'm doing a pretty good job of taking care of it. I have a full-time job, a full-time college student, and I'm a full-time mother.
I'm like angry for her.
And I have
You
a
know what I mean?
house.
Like, I'm not angry at her. I'm angry like I feel like I should be you talking to you.
It's a terrible situation
saying,
to be in. Yeah.
You know what I mean? To not thinks. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna be it's tough, man. You're 21. And
It is tough. I should be out drinking and having fun like
That's
every
right.
other college student.
That's right.
But I'm not. After work and school, I come home and I take care of my kids. I make dinner. I clean the house. I change diapers.
Man.
I should be out throwing up because I'm so full of alcohol. Instead, I'm going to bed because my tired ass is tired.
Right. Well, you've learnt your lesson then, haven't you?
I have. That's why there's no more kids coming out of me.
Right. Well, wouldn't make any difference now anyway.
Right.
Well, it's good to see you're getting an education.
Yeah,
What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
I am in the administrative program to become an office assistant.
What does that mean?
And it means like I can go to a law firm
Yeah.
and I'm there and I can work along with the lawyers.
Yeah. Well, I hope that works out for you. I'm sorry for busting your balls, but you understand my angle, right?
Yeah, I do. I've heard it many times.
Right.
Who-
You
who-
see it all the time with these kids that are getting pregnant and letting their parents raise their children. Letting
Who
their
takes care of the
grandparents
kids
raise their
when
children.
you're in school and work?
Your boyfriend.
They're
Oh,
in
the boyfriend.
daycare.
They're
No,
in
he's
daycare.
working. Yes.
All right. Do you have a
They're
question?
in daycare, and then when I go to school, my boyfriend takes care of them. And whenever I'm out of school, I come home and I do dinner and I take care of them, and life's peachy.